The Battle of Agincourt took place on October 25, 1415, in northern France, during the Hundred Years' War between England and France. The background to this conflict was the long-standing dispute over succession to the French throne, which had led to a series of wars since the 14th century. King Henry V of England, who had recently become king at the age of 26, sought to assert his claim to the French crown and regain territories lost by his predecessors. He assembled an army of approximately 6,000 men, mostly infantry, and set sail for France in August 1415. The English forces were bolstered by a contingent of archers from Wales and other parts of England. Upon arriving at Harfleur on September 14, Henry V besieged the city, which ultimately fell to the English after a grueling 5-week siege. However, the English suffered heavy casualties during the siege, particularly among their leadership. After capturing Harfleur, Henry V marched his army towards Calais, but was intercepted by a much larger French force led by Charles d'Albret and Theodore of Bavaria. The two armies clashed near the village of Agincourt on October 25, 1415. Henry V positioned his troops in a defensive formation behind a muddy, rutted road that traversed through the center of a nearby forest. The English forces were bolstered by their longbowmen, who had proven themselves to be highly effective in previous battles. The French cavalry charged repeatedly against the English lines but found it difficult to maneuver due to the muddy terrain and dense foliage. Henry V ordered his men to hold firm behind their stakes, which allowed them to conserve their strength while also inflicting heavy casualties on the charging cavalry. The turning point of the battle came when a contingent of 1,500 English men-at-arms, led by Sir John Chandos, emerged from the forest and attacked the disorganized French troops. The battle lasted for approximately 3 hours before it began to dissipate. Estimates of casualties vary widely, but it is believed that between 7,000 to 10,000 French soldiers lost their lives on this day, while the English suffered relatively light casualties, around 100 to 200 men killed or wounded. In the aftermath of the battle, Henry V ordered his troops to desecrate the bodies of their fallen enemies and scatter them across the battlefield. The consequences of the Battle of Agincourt were far-reaching, both in the short and long term. In the immediate aftermath, Henry V returned to Harfleur, where he was celebrated by his troops for their victory. In the long term, the Battle of Agincourt marked a significant turning point in the Hundred Years' War, as it gave Henry V control over much of northern France and laid the groundwork for England's eventual claim to the French throne. The legend of the Battle of Agincourt has endured through centuries, largely due to its portrayal in William Shakespeare's play Henry V, which captured the imagination of audiences with its epic portrayal of English heroism. The battle also served as an inspiration for modern military tactics and strategy, as it demonstrated the importance of adaptability and resilience on the battlefield. Despite these many interpretations and reinterpretations over time, one fact remains clear: the Battle of Agincourt will forever be remembered as a pivotal moment in world history, a testament to human courage in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds.